Yo, yo.
What is going on, peoples? We are back for another Thursday.
Yes,
Yes. It's been a couple of weeks.
Yes, it
well,
has.
no, just a week.
Yeah.
Just a week.
Just a week.
We had to recover from our artist pop-up gallery at the House of Blues.
Yes.
If you missed it, it was popping.
It was live. It was lit.
It was popping.
It was popping. And if you notice, we have a lovely guest.
Yes, we do have a guest now.
No, actually, for everybody that wasn't in attendance at the Artist Pop-Up Gallery, this is Miss Kiesha Carroll, aka DC Hunni, in the building.
Honey, what's going on, family? How are you?
You know, she had brought her lovely paintings to the event.
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
Worked out very well. I made some new contacts. I sold a piece.
Oh.
So that's always good. That money.
Make some money.
Make some money.
Some money.
She got money.
Money.
I had money. That money's gone already.
Oh.
So.
Well, she had money.
Yeah, but it's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
No,
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know, who the DC Hunni is, let the people know about it.
I like that, the DC Hunni. The DC Hunni. I like that.
There it is.
Well, my name is Kiesha Carroll, a.k.a. DC Hunni, and I am currently a radio personality on the new 98.1 FM, the Urban Heat.
Ooh.
So, amongst some other things that I dibble and dabble in, but
okay.
that's what I do.
That's what's up. And for everybody that's tuning in for the first time, I'm your co-host, Frosty McNuggetts.
And I'm the host with the most, Frosty Oreos.
There it is. And we're a local online news show. We talk about local, national, international news and things that matter to you. And, so like we always do, we're going to just jump right in. And you wanna get into it, brother?
Let me see.
So,
I forgot about this. I didn't need to.
So hold on.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, there we go. So
Slide the mic over.
yeah, slide the mic over. He's doing a lot right now.
I'm doing the most right now.
He does it all. Tech support, all that.
Hold on.
Engineering, hosting.
Sorry about that. You know what? You don't have to do this. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. There we go. There you go. So, because we have a radio personality, DC Hunni, the DC Hunni, some of the stuff we're going to look up about Black Facts have to deal with media, radio, and things of that nature.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, so what we got over there, bro, mans?
While he's looking, I feel like I need a Frosty name so I can fit in with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, that is
Frosty
right.
Hunni, that doesn't make sense. Frosted Honey Smacks, I don't know.
Frosted Honey Smacks.
I want to be Frosty too.
You want to be? Well, you are Frosty.
I'm honorary Frosty.
Well, before we go, we gotta think of a name for Miss DC Hunni.
That's right. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, we want to know. And everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, in the YouTuber land, let us know. We need a smooth, sophisticated, sexy name for the
DC Hunni. For the DC Hunni.
For DC Hunni. Because ain't no other.
Yeah, the one with the most votes I'll go with. How about that?
There it is. We want to know. For everybody that's tuning in, thank you. We appreciate it. And we have a lovely guest, the local radio personality, DC Hunni. And she wants a Frosty name.
What a Frosty name. Absolutely.
Yeah, with a Frosty.
I usually come up with them quick too.
Right?
We Team Frosty in here. And you know what? I kind of like the Frosty Hunni.
You do like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might have to go with that.
There you go.
Frosty Hunni.
We got Oreos, McNuggetts. We got the Frosty Hunni. We got Frosty empanadas.
Frosty Empanadas. Shout out to Frosty Empanadas, a.k.a. Calvin. What's going on? Friend of the show. What's up?
We got the Frosty Poet, a.k.a. Harry Harden.
Yo, friend of the show.
Friend of the show. So, we got all the, Team Frosty in the building.
Team Frosty. That Frosty squad. Y'all know about that.
We stay ready. That's, if y'all don't know what Frosty means, we always ready for anything because we Frosty. Anyway, enough about that. What you got over there, brother?
I'm gonna hit the people with a few black facts for the day.
All right.
On this day, 1885, pianist Ferdinand Morton was born in Louisiana.
Okay.
On this day, back in 1984, the Cosby Show premiered on NBC.
Yes.
Despite all the stuff with Bill Cosby, that was an excellent show.
Excellent show.
I loved it. It was great. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Alfre Woodard wins an Emmy for Outstanding Guest Performance in the dramatic series L.A. Law.
Oh, wow.
That was in 1987.
L.A. Law. Wow.
That's old.
Oh, she's been in the game for a minute then.
She's been in the game for years. On this day in 1958, Martin Luther King Jr. was stabbed in the chest by a deranged black woman while autographing books in a Harlem department store.
He was what?
He was stabbed in the chest.
Who?
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm sorry. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know. He got stabbed and then got, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to know what the circumstances were.
She was deranged.
Allegedly. But I'm not going to insert my conspiracy theory into that.
No, go ahead. I want to hear it. This, let us know. What's it?
Allegedly. I mean, we don't know. We don't know if she was deranged, if someone paid her to do it. We don't know. So I'll just leave that there.
I mean,
allegedly deranged.
It happened with Malcolm X.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my point.
And it also happened, with his assassination as well.
Exactly.
That was there. Was it Dick Gregory?
Yes, Dick Gregory.
Dick Gregory. If you ever watched the video of his assassination right before he was shot, Dick Gregory was standing basically in front of him or right beside him. And seconds before he was shot, you see him shift off to the side.
Wow.
Are you serious? Wow. I did not know that.
Look up the video. First National Black Men Convention meets back in 1830.
Wow.
First black convention met at the Philadelphia Bethel AME Church and elected Richard Allen president.
That was kind of like the precursor to the Million Man March.
What?
That meeting?
Well, I don't know.
What year was that?
1830.
1830. That's a long precursor.
Hey,
Right.
I'm just saying.
That's a long precursor. Yeah.
It is long. It was a long precursor.
But sometimes it takes us that long to get started.
Right.
I had the dates mixed up.
CPT.
I'm gonna just put it out there. I had the dates mixed up. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's okay.
Don't punish me. I had the dates mixed up.
It'll be all right. But yeah, it's not too much happened in Black Facts for today. So let's just.
Yeah, it was a nice variety though.
Yeah, it's always good to know.
I jump around on it.
All right. So
all right.
We're gonna get right into the news. We're gonna start off locally. First off, all the gas explosions that happened.
Yes.
Over the weekend. Or not this past weekend. Was it this past weekend? No, last week.
I feel like it was last week.
Last week.
On Thursday. It was a Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. Thursday, Friday. Shout out to all the families and people that got displaced. It says over 8,600 people were displaced from their homes.
That's crazy.
8,600. That's
that just, it was from a gas leak, and that just goes to show that in these cities, around these, in these towns, that the money is being spent and put into places where it really shouldn't at the moment. If you have a gas leak, for one, it's starting underground.
Right.
And that comes from old pipes and all of that stuff. So that stuff should be replaced. Like, you got all of these people, you got Verizon Fios working under the ground to put their systems in so it can
all
go
over the city,
reach all the homes. You know what I'm saying? You got the casino going up there over there on 99. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing all kind of work, replacing stuff. Do that in the cities too. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, fortunately, we haven't had it happen directly in our city, but
that's close enough.
Yeah, I mean, not really, but yeah. But we need to, they need to put the money where it belongs, man. Not these $1 million lofts and condos that's going up everywhere, man. Fix up these other cities.
What was the official cause for the explosions? What did they say?
It was a gas leak.
They said it was a gas leak. All right, and I believe the company was Columbia, but it wasn't like the main company. It was one of those outside companies, I believe. You know, the ones that stop you on the street and say, "Hey, don't sign up for them, sign up for us." Was it one of those companies?
No, I think it was.
Not every.
It was a main supplier.
Not every town is sourced by everybody though.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
Like, here we have Instar in the city.
Yeah.
I know where I'm at now. We have National Grid. So every city, like a lot of cities, are sourced with gas and everything by other
different companies.
Yeah,
different.
So
companies.
that might have been the main company out
for them
for that area.
That way, yeah.
Well, they haven't the families have filed a civil lawsuit against
as they
them,
should, yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine that? Just minding your business, and then in the blink of an eye, you lose everything. It's crazy.
Your house explodes.
Were there any fatalities, or other than the guy that was outside, and I think something fell on him, a chimney fell on him?
Really?
Yeah.
I heard. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really heard anything of the kind. I mean, I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be upfront. Like, my days are so busy, I work so much, like I really don't get the chance to actually catch the news.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for a whole duration, I might see a piece or something before I know it all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But
so, yeah. No. So there was a teen fatality. Out of that happened. 80 homes exploded.
Wow.
80 homes.
That's insane.
That's beyond insane.
That is.
It was so crazy. I had family members calling me up like, "Yo, you okay? Is everything straight?" I'm like, "Yep, I'm cool."
Yeah.
It's not where I'm at, but that's how it got national news. So that's how crazy that whole situation was. People evacuating. Like I said.
Hey, Francis. Sorry.
No, shout them out. Thanks. Hey.
I don't have my readers on, so I just happen to see it.
So
I can hardly
Francis,
see this. Hey, Francis, what's my
Benjamin?
That's my childhood best friend.
What's up, childhood
we grew up
best
together.
Friend? There it is.
Francis Walker. Follow her. She posts some good stuff.
All right. Thank you, Miss Walker, for tuning in.
Yes.
I hope we get to see you back next week and following. But thank you for tuning in.
Like the video.
I can't see anything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Benjamin. You said that's another person. He says.
What's his last name?
Benjamin Lanner.
Oh, Ben. Hey, Ben. What's going on? Okay, so Ben is my Thunder Machine brother. Little known fact about me, I was actually in the drum line at Howard. I know you can't tell.
You was doing the...
I played the cymbals, so I was doing the spinning and the crashing between my legs, behind my back, all that kind of stuff. You know how we do in HBCUs. You know how we get down.
There it is.
Yeah. So
That's
Ben
what's
is
up.
my bruh. Ben's my bruh.
We have a black university, African
That's
American
right.
University alum in the
That's
building.
it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
HU,
That's what it is.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
You.
I like this.
I have to say this. I have to say this. Like, you know, we don't get paid for this. We
No.
do this because we want to, because it's fun.
Mhm.
But the level of guests that we have on the show is, to me, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I love it.
We've had two authors. We've had
two
published authors.
Mhm.
Two published authors.
We've had activists.
Yeah.
We've had musical guests. We had
Yep.
a couple of members from the Wu-Tang join in on our
Nice.
live.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did. Yep.
And do their work. They held a cipher, was spitting balls for us. And
Wow.
everything.
Real
So,
quick, some
real
bars.
quick, real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just, that's powerful right there.
Well, I'm not gonna put myself up there with the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm just Frosty Hunni.
No, you up now, you doing your thing, you know.
Listen,
But that's wonderful. But like attracts like, so that just says that you all are out here really doing your thing. That's all, and it's going to attract like-minded people and people on your level. So
We hope so.
yeah, keep
Right,
going,
right.
keep going.
What else we got on our news, brother?
So we talked about that. We're gonna keep it local for one more issue. So I thought it was happening right now, but actually, brother Oreos told me this is actually going to be happening in 2019. But Marty Walsh has a program giving families vouchers to move to better areas and have their kids enrolled in better schools. Now, that's a double-edged sword in my opinion. One, that's awesome. You know, I personally would want my son or daughter, but my son in my case, be in a better school, better neighborhood, grow up, have fun, do kid stuff, and not worry about, somebody shooting up,
Right.
Finding needles on the ground, it's dirty,
Mhm.
I can dig that. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, on the same token, getting our brothers and sisters out, and bringing in a whole new population. We see all these high rises and new buildings going up. They look nice homes, but it's bad enough having to pay 15. I won't even go there. I say 12 for a studio.
Yeah.
13.50 for a 1-bedroom. 16 because it jumps for.
When you're done, I'm gonna play devil's advocate right now.
But you know what I'm saying. It gets higher, but now you're having these nice homes, and for a 1-bedroom, $2,200. You know what I'm saying. So it's a good thing, bad thing, because then you kind of get into like gentrification and that whole aspect of it. But
okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say about it. Like, I'm not against it. Now it's giving the people the opportunity to.
mm-hmm.
It doesn't necessarily say that they have to.
Right.
So a lot of these Section 8 vouchers, they're Section 8 vouchers, by the way. A lot of these vouchers kind of put you in a place you can only go but so far with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what people have come accustomed to doing is saying, hey, I got, this is just an example. Hey, it might be a single mom or maybe even a single dad. Hey, I have 1 kid, I have 2 kids, I have 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Their school is close, so I'm going to stay close.
Right.
Now, at the same time, people talk about how bad the hood is, how bad, you know what I'm saying, their areas are. Now, Marty Walsh, all the BS that he does that, I don't agree with, but if he's giving you the opportunity to say, take your kid out of the heart of Dorchester and maybe go somewhere like Marlboro or, Chelmsford, something like that, why not take it? Why not take it? If you look at the graduation rate in those cities and those towns, they're very high.
Mm-hmm.
apply themselves, maybe they'll be able to move on and do something else better with their lives. Why not? You living in the projects in the hood, but maybe you can take a Section 8 in one of these suburban towns and get probably a nice little townhouse or something that's probably fairly new and well maintained, opposed to the BS that you're living in now. Why not? I know everybody think, oh, regentrification, oh, they just want to take the blacks out of the city, da 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 da. Okay, that might be fine and true, but why not seize the opportunity for your kids to have something better? Why not?
Hey, that I like how he put that.
I would roll out, but I would roll out because I'm kind of new to the Boston area and I'm not invested in the community. So it would be easy for me to say, well, hey, I'm in Roxbury right now. Well, I don't like the schools, blah, blah, blah. We'll stay here for a year and then we'll try another area. So it really depends on what your goals are. Do you have children who are struggling in the neighborhood schools and they're not putting your children in better schools? They're just not moving them.
Right.
You might want to move out to a different area. That's the case with my children. My daughter's in a wonderful high school, but my 9-year-old is, his school is some garbo, as my kids say, some garbo. Horrible. And I can't wait to get him out. So we're really thinking about moving once our lease is up. That's our goal. But if your goal is community building, you're invested in the community, you've been there for a while, then you might want to stay but if you stay, you have to help improve the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You can't just stay. Why are people moving out in the first place? So you either help solve the problem or you move out the way.
Okay. So now again, with you saying that, before any of these things go up that are going up now, they have town meetings and whatever.
They do.
People of the community can come in and put a stop to it.
Right.
But they don't.
They don't show up.
They want to complain because he's bringing in something that can ultimately better, not per se the parents' lives, but the kids' lives. At this point, it's not about the parents.
Yeah. Right.
It's about the kids.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Like, the city has come a long way as far as schools. You know what I'm saying? With the charter schools and all of that stuff. That's great.
Right.
But the school or the way that the kids are taught are not going to change because it's still the same ghetto, badass, rat kids in the school.
It can change, but change takes time. So are you going to sacrifice your own children and wait for the change and work toward the change, which is going to take years? Or are you going to do what's best for your child immediately and place them in a better environment? So that's the question.
Me personally,
right.
If I had that opportunity, I would take them all. Let's go. We out. We out.
Yeah.
We're going to go to a place. You're going to go to a school. You may have to make new friends. That's fine. But I think your education will be better. This is what I'm pushing for.
No, and that's
I'm at where I'm at in life right now. Yeah. But you have a chance to do more and be more. So that's what I want.
And I look at it like this. Both of your points are valid. Like, if people out there listening and are really listening, if you're gonna stay and not take that voucher, then you have to be invested in the community. Your kids have to be invested in the community because you have to do your part and they have to do their part. Like, now, it's easy to say. We can sit here and say all the good stuff in the world, but actually implementing it and then doing it is something totally different.
Right.
But if and I've had this conversation, not in depth, but I've had this conversation with people, and people don't want gentrification. And I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Gentrification.
Yeah. They don't want that. But the people I've talked to have said exactly what you said. They're invested in the community. They've been here 2-3 generations. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they didn't grow up in that one house, they grew up in the neighborhood or throughout the city. in that neighborhood. So they're.
I have a question.
What's up?
Are they invested in the neighborhood, or
Yeah.
are they just stand
occupants
in the neighborhood?
Nah, they
occupants of the neighborhood.
No, they are invested in the neighborhood. You know, they have different. They're trying to implement different programs. You know, they have a business in the community trying to help other businesses. You know, elevate.
I mean, just because you move doesn't mean your business have to move.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, what she's saying as far as if you're gonna stay and you want to see change, then
you have to do it. Yeah.
But at the same time, everything you said makes just as much sense as what she said, and vice versa. Because at the same time, if you're a parent and you do want your kids to have a better education and you don't want that bullshit, and you're getting, like you said, an opportunity to go to a different area, better schools, a better house, you know what I'm saying, then if you want to give your kids the best, then I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? So both of your arguments are dead on, and I would it all depends on the individuals out there in those areas and what they want to do with their life. Like, literally, what are you gonna do with your life?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just this is where I'm at, and this is where I see it. You know, you can, call it how you want to call it. I just think that a lot of people in the community are just, like she said, occupants. They don't want to make that progressive move for change. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to make that move because it might be too far, or maybe they don't have transportation, or whatever. Whatever the reason is. Those right there be the main reasons why people don't want to move.
That's valid. That is valid.
It could be. It could be.
Could be part of, they might be scared of change.
Change, absolutely. I mean, I think the bottom line is it's all about what's best for your family, your particular family. Those are the moves you have to make. I mean, in so many instances, we do what people want us to do, or what's popular, or we cave into the pressure. Oh, you should do this, you should do that. No, you do what's best for your family, and that's the bottom line.
I mean, but I bet you any amount of money, any amount that with this going on, with this news happening right now, right? I bet you not one family will actually sit down with their kids
and have that conversation.
And say, what do you want?
Yeah, I hear you.
That's all I'm saying.
I hear you.
It takes a lot to do that.
If we wasn't using this mic to record, I'd pick it up and drop it.
That was a mic drop.
Equipment costs too much. We ain't dropping no mics.
But no, that's a tough conversation.
Yeah.
Is it really? Is it really?
What do you think? All right. So if you were to have that conversation with a, let's say, 7th grader, they're at an age where they can understand. They can understand the severity, the consequences. They may not grasp the whole big picture, but you're able enough.
But you gotta have that conversation, right? I mean, I guess you could say it's kind of tough because you kind of gotta have that conversation with kids that care as much about their education as maybe the parent.
But if that's the environment in the home, then they will.
Yeah.
Because that's the culture that they're used to.
If it's not, and you still have that conversation, 9 out of 10 times, they'll be like, nah, I'm going to stay right here.
Right. But if you present the kids, if you really sit down and present it to the kids in a way that, like you said, that they'll grasp everything, I bet you a lot of them will. Because nowadays, kids cannot